Tonight, we'll be watching the Houston Rockets playing against the Golden State Warriors.
We're at the sold-out and noisy Oracle Arena. We'll see the Houston Rockets facing the NBA champion Golden State Warriors. Welcome, everyone, to a brand new season of NBA basketball. I'm sure you're as excited as all of us are here at 2K Sports as we get ready to start this. And we've got time for a quick pregame report. Welcome. Thanks for that, DA. And the Warriors move the ball so quickly. Their team chemistry is off the charts. And Doris, when you have two good teams playing, two teams that may legitimately meet one another down the road, does this game take on extra importance?
Well, it certainly will force their attention. The guys will be sharper. They'll be more locked in on the schemes, Kev. I can't wait for this one.
So the Rockets win the tip. Here's the starting group for Houston. Anderson is down low with Capella. The two pillars of this team, Chris Paul and Harden, are the 1 and the 2. And it's Ariza in at the small forward. Harden with it, guarded now by Durant. Up again, great positioning on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Outside, Green. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
That Thompson's so quick to pull the trigger. As soon as the ball hits his hands, he is ready to fire.
Out left to the wing. Ariza kicks to Anderson. That three off the mark.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
It's Curry outside. Some nice passing by Golden State. And Thompson gets it to go.
Yeah, I'll tell you, Steph Curry almost as accurate as a passer as he is as a shooter, and that's saying something, Kevin.
Harden gets to Ariza. Harden outside. Bangs home the trifecta. Harden's got his first 3 points of the game.
Okay, we got a nice little back and forth going here.
Well, I love how personal this thing is getting. If you drain a three on me, anything you can do, I can do better.
Outside Durant, kicks it to Curry. The three, it's good from long range.
Well, his touch from beyond the arc is unparalleled. It is safe to say Steph Curry will go down as one of the greatest shooters in NBA history.
Ball passes to Harden. Here's Ariza. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
And guys, this is what you like to see early on, gaining a little confidence from range.
Right, you like the mindset so far, Greg. If you give them room to drain it, they'll do just that.
And count it. He'll head to the line with a chance to make it 3. So we'll see Steph Curry go to the line right here. That's on Clint Capella. The Warriors shooting their first free throw tonight. When Curry is on the floor, you can just see how he impacts the play. Even when he doesn't have the ball, defenders can't help off too far or he'll make them pay. Doris, I've seen defenders give up an open layup just not to give Curry a clean look from deep.
Well, that's why the stat sheet doesn't tell the entire story relative to the influence Steph Curry has on the outcome of the game. The commitment required to cover Curry allows opportunities for other people on his team.
Feeds it to Thompson. Now here's Curry. He's got 6. And taken away by Paul. Dishes it to Capella. Ariza against Durant. Capella with a screen on Thompson. And the basket by Harden. Harden's got 7 points in the game.
And Harden is a nightmare in the pick and roll. Just a clever combo guard who is completely unpredictable. Yeah, good awareness there. He sees an opening and doesn't hesitate.
And that's not the type of defense you want to play, right? You've got to make it more difficult than that. Layups are too easy.
Paul outside. Just 5 on the clock. Ariza has the open look. No good on the 3. Golden State's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Thompson dishes to Curry. Outside, Green. Picked by Pachulia. Green kicks to Durant. Over Ariza. Can't cash in on the 10-foot jumper. Rockets trail. And there's the call on Durant. That is his first foul of the game. Harden sets the pick for Paul. Ariza, good, and Paul gets the assist. And it's 6 points for Trevor Ariza.
Just finding the open man. Few who have ever played this game have Paul's vision.
Curry passes to Green. Another three for Golden State. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Here's Paul. He can't get it to go. And Golden State will come the other way. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Houston.
And they really took care of business against this group last year, winning the season series.
Pass to Pachulia. Back to Curry. Shot clock at 6. Here's Thompson. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Well, Klay Thompson possesses great size at the 2-guard spot, and he can mix his game and find a way to score on the interior.
Capella with a screen on Curry. Capella sets a screen for Ariza. Pass to Capella over Pachulia. And it's Capella missing.
Maybe not that time, but he'll hit more than his share if he's left open. Listen, the Warriors are an incredible offensive juggernaut, but the reality is this team has been a championship caliber team because of their defense. The versatility of Draymond Green helps contribute to a team that led the league in opponents' field goal percentage and led the league last season in blocks and steals. Truly incredible on that end.
And for the Warriors, what they do on defense is impressive on their own. A lot of switching and rotations that they are able to get away with because of their personnel.
Correct, Kev. What makes this team work is they have a group of players who can all cover multiple positions. The Warriors can turn that switch and close out games because of absolutely suffocating defense.
Paul dishes to Tucker. He feeds it to Gordon. Screen by Baamute. Gordon with it. West picks him up. They grab their own miss. Here's Nene. Plays it up and banks it in. Nene's got his first points of the night.
Well, Nene is eating glass on the offensive end. You like to see that aggressiveness.
Durant kicks to McGee. Back to Durant. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Boy, think about last season for Kevin Durant, guys. He was putting up yet another MVP-type season before that knee injury made him miss extended time. But then he comes back, and he's the MVP of the NBA Finals. I think he'd make that trade, guys.
Paul kicks to Nene. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. And for Durant last season was filled with so much scrutiny for his decision to leave Oklahoma City, go to Golden State. Still, he was having an elite year with his offense before that knee issue.
Well, there's so much talk about where Kevin Durant chose to play that people tended to forget a few things. This is one of the most dangerous and consistent scorers we've ever seen in the NBA, and he will find a way to blend his skill in with any team.
Now, here's Livingston, defended by Paul. Livingston, no luck.
I'll tell you, he's not going to get in his coach's good graces if he's missing wide open looks like that.
Paul passes to Tucker. Over Iguodala. Tucker can't get it to go. Warriors leading by 3. Livingston kicks to McCaw. McGee inside, guarded by Nene. Iguodala dishes to McGee. Kicks it out to Iguodala. Shoots from 12. Second chance effort. In deep, McGee drops it in. And the Warriors lead by 5.
How about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
And the basket by Gordon.
Absolutely fearless. I mean, a nice subtle adjustment there going up against Wynn.
And to me, that's all about the body control, right, Greg? I mean, he does such a stellar job sizing up this man and drains it despite having the size on him.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. It's stolen by West. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. That one's on Eric Gordon. The Warriors shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line, about 79% of their free throws.
And he's good on the second. We've got 13 seconds left here in the opening quarter. And he's got his first free throw of the game. Free throw good from Eric Gordon. He doesn't get the second one. Here's Livingston, stolen by Tucker. And at the end of one, both teams putting up some points. Warriors lead by 3. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And certainly one of the game's bigger personalities, Draymond Green, had...
Most importantly, it's just about how the guys respond.
A heart and soul guy. Draymond Green has the kind of spirit, guys, that everyone else can just kind of feed off of.
Yeah, his talents and contributions now being appreciated. He's forced his way into the discussion of top 10 players in our league.
And the second quarter getting underway. No team gaining an edge so far. And from what we've seen so far from the Warriors, how would you grade them?
Listen, early on taking the league, I just like their approach offensively.
I think their play calling has been exceptional. They've played with purpose and they've played with aggressiveness.
JaVale McGee is out there with West. And there's Livingston. And there's Iguodala. And it's McCaw in at the shooting guard position. That's the group for the Golden State Warriors to start the second quarter. Screen by Baamute. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Paul kicks it to Tucker. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 3 assists tonight.
And how about last season Steve Kerr becoming the fastest coach in NBA history to reach the 200-win plateau? This guy has had nothing but success in his first run and already considered one of the elite coaches in the league.
The shot's good from McGee.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Rockets trail by 4. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. And the call will be against Patrick McCaw. That'll be his second foul of the game. And Doris, for Kerr to get win number 200, the team only needed 238 games played. For those wondering, that is an insane 84% winning percentage.
Wow. Yeah, Kev, you look at all the coaches in any sport, and none of them comes close to that career winning percentage. And for all his success, the guy remains humble and does nothing but give credit to the players. This guy deserves recognition for an incredible record.
Curry against Harden. Curry passes to Thompson. And a miss there on the triple. Houston's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, guys, the Houston Rockets, one of the most explosive scoring teams in the league. Defense has been a shortcoming in the past. Coach Mike D'Antoni said, we have some good individual defenders. If the rest of them just try, well, that's the plan. Kevin?
Offense is what the Rockets are all about, D.A. You know that. Coach D'Antoni definitely focuses on this part of the game more than defense. Catching up on the changes for Houston. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Nene. Anderson comes in for Mbamute. And Trevor Ariza has subbed in for P.J. Tucker. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession. Houston in the lead. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Capella with a screen on Thompson. And it's Gordon missing. Warriors have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Unloads. And there's Thompson. That's good on the assist by Curry. Curry's got 4 assists in the game. Curry against Harden. Ariza outside. And there's the call on Durant. That's foul number 2 for him.
And that's just all about positioning. He gets boxed out, can't fight around it, and gets the over-the-back call.
Well, so many foul calls, 50-50. Not that one. He barged right into him.
In the corner, Harden. Lob pass to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
And Harden is more than just a scorer. He's also got some sensational handles and passing instincts. Loves connecting with his teammates.
It was beautiful the first time, but Under Armour showing us the replay of that tremendous alley-oop again. Another unleash chaos moment. On offense, here are the Rockets. They're on a 12-4 run.
Yeah, and Steph Curry, you know, maybe not putting up the numbers he did from that impressive MVP campaign, but he is still one of the most feared players in the league on offense. And when he wants to, he can take over a game, and there's just nothing you can do about it.
Ariza against Durant. The pass to Harden. Offline with his 3.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
It's Curry outside. Drills the 3-pointer. Curry's got 9.
And they are going toe-to-toe here tonight, guys. This thing's like a heavyweight fight.
It really is, Greg. These squads are evenly matched. They are going at it right now.
Back to Gordon. From the arc. And it's Durant with the rebound.
I know he wants to answer the 3 that was just made on the other end, but he can't let that affect his judgment. He's got to find the best shot possible.
You think of Klay Thompson and you think of his great shooting ability. But Doris, he is just as impactful on the other side of the ball.
But to me, Kevin, he is one of the elite two-way players in the game because though he doesn't get a ton of steals or blocks, when it comes to guarding the James Hardens or the Russell Westbrooks, Klay always draws that assignment and does an incredible job. I'll tell you, there are a lot of pretty jump shots in the NBA, but for my money right now, Klay Thompson is right at the top. He has perfected and honed his form, and boy, when he gets hot, it's lights out.
And here is Curry. 9 points in the game so far. Green dishes to Curry. Pachulia with the screen on Harden. And Curry, here we go. And again, no good by Golden State. And for Klay Doris and his shooting, he has worked to complete his entire set of offensive options. Started as just a shooter, but now he is a threat on many fronts.
Well, he's one of the best shooters to play right now in today's NBA, but the reality is he has greatly improved his ability to finish at the rim and play with his back to the basket. The jumper's always going to be the primary weapon, but now he's balanced that with a number of other options.
Both free throws good from Trevor Ariza. Opening night, regular season doors, every club in the league hoping to pile up early wins, but how important is it really to come out of the gate strong and have that look in your eye, that focus?
I think if you're a young team where the key parts and personnel are in their formative stages, this is critical to getting some confidence and feeling like, okay, I know how to win at the NBA level. If you're a more veteran-laden team, they far greater understand that the NBA 82-game grind is about pacing. So I think it depends team to team what your approach and how important the early start is.
Great analysis. Working with it, and Curry picks him up defensively. Shot by Gordon, wide open. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Gordon's got the lead up to 3 now for Houston. Curry kicks to Green. They set the screen. There's the dish to Thompson. They need this. No good on the shot. Good D by Harden.
Boy, that's high impact defense in the lane, standing tall to deny the easy bucket.
1:35 left to play here in the second quarter. Unloads from 13. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. Now it's a 5-point Rocket lead.
Well, he's kept them in balance tonight. This guy's shooting has put them in front.
And Thompson kicks to Durant. Second shot opportunity, and he comes up with the deuce. Durant's got 7 points.
Well, let's remember, KD has incredible length, so when he goes to the offensive glass, he's able to capitalize with ease.
Harden sets the big for Gordon. Harden outside. Again, the miss by Harden.
Boy, I'll tell you, still looking for that first three of the second quarter. He had one to open this game in the first.
Pachulia sets a screen for Curry. The screen from Thompson. Curry with it. 9 points in the game so far. Just 5 on the clock. And the rejection by Harden.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track. This shot's just, it's not there right now with his team leading. Perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Curry kicks to Durant. Back to Curry. The basket good off the assist from Durant. Durant's got 3 assists now in this one.
Boy, the ability to pull the trigger so quickly. Steph Curry doesn't even appear to set himself. If it's a clean catch, he's getting that shot off.
And so it's a close game as we wrap up the first half of basketball. Rockets ahead, leading by a point. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge. All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And welcome to
presented by
halftime.
Nike.
Hey, what a fantastic time. James Harden led the way in the first half. He had 12 points, 2 rebounds, and 1 block. Kenny, what'd you think about the Rockets?
Well, I thought that turning point was when the bench came in. Those guys really hustled, and they gave the team some energy. And then they started to score baskets. That was a bonus.
Shaq, what are your thoughts on Golden State?
They played some solid team basketball, Arnie. Pretty good. They were sharing the ball. We saw some nice feeds, a lot of movement. It wasn't 5 individuals out there. It was one cohesive unit, and they got the assist to show for it. Their rhythm was nice.
That about wraps it up.
The Embarcadero in San Francisco with the Bay Bridge glistening in the background as we welcome you back to the Bay Area and back to Oakland, California. Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half. Klay Thompson has been sensational.
Oh, well, they've done a good job of letting the game come to them, and really few forced shots here so far.
I think, Greg,
we have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball. The Warriors trail. And on the floor for Mike D'Antoni starting the second half. Filling out the wings, it's Harden and Ariza. Anderson is down low with Capella. And it's Paul in at point guard. 6 to shoot. Here's West for the lead. The rebound by Anderson.
boy, great job protecting the rim and turning an easy layup into a missed opportunity.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
And last year, one of the bigger surprises in the NBA, the Houston Rockets.
And remember, absent Dwight Howard, a lot of people thought maybe they're going to take a step back. And in the year where several other super teams in the league kind of took a step forward, the Rockets were able to hold their own. The team has a system that works, and they have bought into it. And top to bottom, they've been making smart decisions. They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Capella against McGee. Passes it to Livingston. Back to McGee. He kicks to Livingston. And here's Iguodala outside. They get it back. The shot's good from McGee.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Harden the pass to Paul. There's the feed to Capella. There's a screen. He dishes it to Harden. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. Well, across the board last season, James Harden, Greg, saw his numbers jump through the roof, but he showed improvement both in his defensive engagement as well as his rebounding. Not something that a lot of us saw coming.
That's a good point. And with Harden, I think the rebounding is the really surprising number. Went from being an average rebounding guard to a great one the last few seasons. He's been showing more of a dedication to all aspects of the game.
The Warriors making a switch here. Young's checked in. Nene, he's checked in for the Rockets. And Bahamute comes in for Trevor Ariza. Livingston dishes to Iguodala. Kicks to Young. McGee sets the pick for Young to the inside. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. And if you're wondering where the points are coming from here tonight, here's a breakdown in the scoring between the front court and back court tonight for the Warriors.
And it's been guard play, which really has shouldered the burden offensively here. They'd like a bit more production from the front court, but in the meantime, this backcourt has kept them in the game.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Rockets leading by 5. Paul right side. Screen by Bahamute. And Harden wide open. He shoots off target from 3-point range. And Young kicks it to West over Bahamute. Now here's Livingston. T right on him, and he converts the layup.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Now here's Paul. He's covered by Livingston. Takes the 3. And Paul with the basket on the assist from Tucker. Paul's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
Well, P.J. Tucker, the classic combo forward, right? He played power forward at Texas, but at 6'6", he had to add the perimeter game to be successful in the NBA.
Some changes here for the Warriors. Pachulia, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. Kevin Durant comes in for Andre Iguodala. And it's Thompson in for Young. And Tucker Doris has played most of his NBA career at small forward, but he is strong.
Yeah, and I think the value is he can guard 4 positions, Kev. No problem sliding back to the power forward, especially in today's game. A lot of skilled 4s in the league, so he can guard all of those guys.
Harden the pass to Nene. There's the screen. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. For Houston, they have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago, about 77% from the line. And despite having been in this league what seems like forever, Paul still goes to the line at a fairly high clip.
Warriors trail by 7. Thompson for the triple. Oh, trying for it, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson.
So a moment now to see the story on James Harden. Last season, he played outstanding. He put up about 29 points a game last season, 11 assists and 8 rebounds. And it's always nice to be able to bring a shooter like him off the bench.
Well, hard to win if you can't get points productivity, and that's what makes this guy valuable to that second unit.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says thank you very much and sails in for the flush.
Yeah, they may have gotten the feeling he would dish it off, but he had a surprise for them.
And the Warriors making a change here. Curry's checked in. Hard to believe that for a long time the Warriors were one of the bottom-dwelling teams in the NBA. When this ownership group took over, it completely changed the franchise.
Right. There were some highs for Warrior fans if you think about the Rick Barry era, the Run TMC years, and of course We Believe. But this team clearly has been the high point of this franchise. I admire Warriors fans because even through the losing, they stuck with their team.
And it's blocked, but they'll get another chance. And Thompson kicks to Durant, and they'll turn it over. Could not get off the shot before second violation. Draymond Green, he's checked in for the Warriors. And a change for the Rockets. Gordon's checked in for James Harden. On the wing, Gordon. He's covered by Thompson. Gordon dishes to Tucker. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Warriors trail by 9. Thompson outside. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. 16 points for Klay Thompson. Ball against Curry. On the wing. Warriors with the rebound. Pachulia's got 9 rebounds now tonight.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough. What a treat it is to watch Curry dish the rock. It has a sense for knowing where his guys are at all times.
Paul kicks it to Tucker. Outside Gordon. Amute is screen on Thompson. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
A moment here to check out Kevin Durant. Great showing for him last season. 9th in blocks, 13th in scoring, and a great touch around the rim. Top 15 in field goal percentage.
Great anticipation and timing. That's how he ended up a top 10 shot blocker.
And Eric Gordon has long been noted as a terrific shooter, but I felt like he was able to display just how great he can be last season. Had that green light whenever he was on the floor and really near the top of the league in terms of threes attempted and made.
Another miss by Houston. Warriors trail by 6. Outside Curry. Durant kicks to Green. It's Durant on the wing. Guarded by Tucker. Back to Green. 3-pointer. Here's Pachulia. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Well, Pachulia is rugged on the interior, really putting the defense in a tough spot where they have to foul him.
And for Gordon, he's been a great catch-and-shoot player in the past, Greg. The difference last season was the improvement in his pull-up threes.
And there is a world of difference between shooting a 3 off the pass as opposed to off the dribble. The pull-up threes are what make players like Steph Curry so hard to guard. And when Gordon added that to his game, I think it helped his overall ability to score the basketball.
Curry. Out to Thompson. A 3-ball. Good. And it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got 3 assists now in this one.
Building confidence in that deep ball. 1 from distance in the first, 2 in the second.
Capella, the pass to Ariza. Screen by Bahamute. Oh, no one around him. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer.
And since halftime, they have been locked and loaded from beyond.
Yeah, there's no question about it. Knocking down triples repeatedly, the defense starting to look helpless at this point. I'll tell you, his touch has been off all day, and now his judgment is starting to go by the wayside as well. That's a poor shot.
So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there. Well, while we have a second, let's go to the 2K leaderboard for a list of the league's top shooters from last season. In the 3rd spot, Clint Capella.
Put the ball in the bucket. I mean, that's the name of the game, right? I mean, just ask him. He'll have the answer for you.
And the Warriors with possession here. There's 48 seconds left in the third quarter. They set the screen. Green kicks to Curry.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
And something that surprised me last season was the play of Kevin Durant on the defensive end. He's always been, Doris, considered a solid defender. But he seemed to make a bigger jump last year in how he impacted that end of the floor.
Well, let's remember, Kev, that there was so much talk about who would protect the rim for the Golden State Warriors when Kevin Durant came aboard. Turns out he was their rim protector. This guy has a career high in blocks and formed an incredible duo with Draymond Green up front. Just great stuff.
4 on the clock. Capella with it. Picked up by Thompson. Ariza no luck. Here's Green, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That one's on Eric Gordon.
Well, I love watching Green take it all the way to the rack with his size and speed. He puts a ton of pressure on the defense to foul him.
He hits the second from the line. Here's Paul, and so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
And this will be his second and third shots to the line here.
Terrific form at the line throughout last season. 89% on the year. It really been locked in from the stripe. And you can't say enough about the boost that gives a team that usually will struggle at the line.
Wow, what a great look by Andre Iguodala. We know he's unselfish. If there's space for his guy, he's going to find him.
James Harden getting it done for the Houston Rockets. We witnessed him delivering a series of three-pointers as he notched 3 total in the quarter. Now let's listen in to head coach Steve Kerr.
Right now is when we go. Good shot, great.
We've got a great game on our hands as we welcome you back. The fourth quarter of action getting started. A moment now to reset the lineups, brought to us by Gatorade. All fueled up here for the fourth quarter. Setting the floor for the Warriors. Livingston is out there with McCaw. And there's Iguodala. And there's JaVale McGee. And it's West in at the 4. Just 5 to shoot. There's Gordon with the 3. That one no good. So Golden State will take it the other way. No good off the back of the rim.
That's what we're talking about in terms of the activity level defensively. You got to protect the rim.
No, exactly, Greg. Especially when the ball is that deep inside. You've got to respect how he altered that shot.
Iguodala dishes to Livingston. McGee against Capella. Here's West. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Ariza. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Ariza's got the 4th quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Rockets. McGee is screen on Paul. Livingston passes to McGee. Good work defensively by Capella. Rockets leading by 5. West against Ariza. It's tipped. Screen by Capella. Capella sets a screen for Gordon. The Warriors pull it in.
I don't know if he's trying to show off for the crowd or what, but there's no reason for that kind of shot.
Offensive rebound, McGee, and it's McGee with the jam.
And that's an example of willpower right there, guys. I mean, grabbing the offensive rebound and then going back up strong.
And GA, in a close game like this where every possession is critical, that could prove to be a very big one.
Yeah, he saw he had a huge opportunity to help his team. Score is tight-knit, and he comes through. Well, he hasn't been a big contributor tonight for sure, but it hasn't prevented them from being in a position to grab the win.
Here's Iguodala. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
You know, if you ask most coaches in the league who is the best player off the bench, they'll probably tell you Andre Iguodala. He just gives you so much, right? The ability to be a playmaker, to make open shots. He's an incredible floor leader for the second unit. Everything you could ask for in a sub, it's Andre Iguodala.
And the Rockets making a change here. Harden's checked in. Now a timeout called by Golden State. And for Andre Iguodala, most coaches would tell you he is the best off-the-bench option in the league, but he doesn't look like he'll ever win a Sixth Man of the Year award.
And I think, Kevin, that goes to how the award is voted on more than it says anything about Andre Iguodala's impact on a basketball game. The Sixth Man of the Year is usually the highest scoring reserve. Iguodala's effect on winning goes well beyond putting points on the board.
And the Warriors with a completely new five on the floor. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the break. He told them to stick with it. He said, this game is right here, guys. This is our game to take. Precision, purpose, and poise. Kevin, we'll see if they can get it done.
Thank you, David. And Durant sends it back.
Kevin Durant uses his length so well, and how about the timing to send that rejection back?
To take the lead, basket is good, and he'll get a chance for one more at the free throw line.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Well, Kevin Durant, one of the more efficient players that we have ever seen. This guy is a juggernaut by himself on the offensive end. He can score from virtually any spot on the court.
Ball, and the rejection by Curry. And here's Golden State. Good momentum, 8 straight points. Feeds it to Green. Golden State moving it around. Pachulia with the screen on Harden. Curry against Paul. Dishes to Pachulia. It's Curry outside. The Rockets pull it in. Harden's got 3 rebounds so far in the game.
Well, he had the defense's attention, dropping 2 threes in the first half, but he hasn't made one since.
Outside Durant. Back to Thompson. Fires the 3. And again, no good by Golden State. Looking at the last game for the Golden State Warriors, it was a win against the Kings. Lob pass to Capella. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Great way to see the alley-oop at replay, courtesy of Under Armour. Another Unleash Chaos moment. Thompson in the corner. Good work defensively by Capella.
That's what we're talking about in terms of the activity level defensively. You got to protect the rim.
No, exactly, Greg. Especially when the ball was that deep inside. You've got to respect how he altered that shot.
It's stolen by Ariza. Pass to Paul. And Durant sends it back. And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball. Warriors on D. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Curry kicks to Durant. Trying to find Green. He's got it now. And fouled as he went up to the dunk. Good aggressive move, and he'll shoot 2.
Well, make no mistake, Draymond Green will bully you on the interior if you allow it. You've got to make sure he doesn't force the issue.
And both free throws good for Green. Houston's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Screen by Capella. Harden against Thompson. Off the pick. Got a hand on it.
Well, once again, Pachulia turning the shooter away, uses his length so well.
Goes back up. Foul on the play. Basket counts, so it'll be a 3-point play chance.
Draymond Green never backs away in big possessions. In fact, you get the sense this guy loves the spotlight.
Free throw drops for Green. Rockets trail by 3. Now Paul. Pass to Capella. The three from Harden. Harden missing again.
They came close there to tying it up.
Oh, he had it in his sights. He wanted it. That bucket would have been huge. Boy, for a capable three-point shooter, that's one he expects to make.
Ariza with it, guarded now by Durant. Curry against Paul. Harden right side. Clock at 4. Capella with a screen on Curry. The Rockets again can't hit.
After the strong first half, this guy has not been the same, and largely a no-show right here.
Julia, good. And the Warriors lead by 5.
Pachulia remains ready at all times, and whether it's the first shot or the most crucial, fantastic focus.
Got a piece of it, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green.
And defensively, great anticipation, making a play there on the ball.
Well, superb awareness, Greg, right? Not allowing them to get comfortable running their offense, being super aggressive.
Here's Durant, and so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Well, Kevin Durant is used to absorbing contact on the way up, and when he's this deep, it really puts the defense in a bind.
He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. Second one is good. Being both at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
And as long as they can keep doing that kind of work at the foul line, this lead will be safe.
Screen by Capella, and they call an illegal screen here.
And that's a tough one, but on those illegal screen calls, the defender's never going to get the benefit of the doubt.
And that's true. The officials used to be pretty lenient on those, but not anymore.
Here is Durant. Outside, Green. Curry on the wing. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces, as it appears it'll be a nice win here for the Warriors.
Their inside game was what secured them to win tonight.
They had their way in the paint, and those are all high percentage shots, but the defense couldn't stop them from getting down low.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Kevin Durant.
Boy, whatever was needed, he provided it. He was the jack of all trades. Big bucket on one end, big defensive play on the other. I thought his influence was felt all over the floor.
From deep, Harden drains it from beyond the arc.
Yeah, they're having a tough time containing Harden here tonight. No surprise there.
They're in good position here to ride it out.
Certainly, if they just play smart, this game's over.
35 seconds left in the 4th. Shot clock at 6. On its way from Curry for 2. No good off the front iron.
Man, right play, wrong result on that one. Generally, you knock those down.
Yeah, that's a surprising miss, Greg. I have a feeling if they get that shot again, they'll knock it down next time.
And that's an intentional foul.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
You know, Kev, you think of all that Steph Curry has accomplished in his career, and I can't help but think what a shame it is that he had to sit out the Rio Olympics with those injuries. Think of the damage he could have done for Team USA.
.20 seconds left to play here in the 4th. Laces one from 3.
And every set they're running looks like it's designed to produce a triple.
Well, you love how the ball is popping outside on the perimeter. It's being moved and finding the open man, and they're cashing in.
So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Well, think about Klay Thompson. He's basketball royalty. His dad, of course, Michael, the #1 overall pick in 1978. He was a great player, an NBA champion, incredible lineage.
Kicks it out to Gordon for 3. That shot missing.
Great job on the glass. Body's down low, needing to fight for position. That's perfect.
So we see the Warriors get the win here. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Steph.
David, thank you as always. And that'll do it for the first game of the NBA season. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long.